So you're thinking about moving to Greenville, North Carolina. I'm going to share with you 5 of the worst things about Greenville that you should know if you're considering moving to Greenville. All right, let's go. Hey, if this is your first time tuning into my YouTube channel and you want to know everything there is to know about living in Greenville, North Carolina, or its surrounding areas, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button right there and hit the bell so that you can be notified every single time I drop new content. My name is Willie Smith. I go by Will Smith. I played in the NFL for 5 years with the Washington Redskins, Oakland Raiders, and San Diego Chargers. And when I finished playing, I hung up the cleats and went and got my real estate license. And I've been doing it ever since then. And I want to connect with you. You know, if you're watching this video right now and you're somebody that's going to be buying in 9 days, or even if you're buying 90 days from now, I want to talk with you and see how I might be able to add value to your life. In the comment section below, you're going to have an opportunity to click on the link and schedule a call with me, and then we can talk about whatever your goals are and how I might be able to assist you. The number one worst thing about living in Greenville is we have terrible drivers. I don't know if it comes from, when the college kids get back, and I think that's a lot of it. The college kids, East Carolina University is here. And in August, the college kids get back, and the roads get backed up some, and they can't drive. For whatever reason, these kids cannot drive, and I'm a Christian, and man, and sometimes they make you want to say some things, But yeah, so these kids, these bad drivers, man, they just be driving slow, or they just pull out in front of you, be doing the dumbest things, so bad drivers, right? So that's number one. Number two, lines at restaurants. Everybody likes to eat out in Greenville. I mean, who doesn't like to eat out, right? We have some really, really great restaurants here. And sometimes the lines are just long wait. I mean, hour and 30 minutes sometimes to find a seat to sit down and enjoy a meal. So, if you're, have a movie date or something like that, then you're probably going to go out a lot sooner than you probably think you need to, just so you can make your movie on time, because if it's a Friday or Saturday, there's a good chance there's going to be a long line. So just think about that when you're going on a date night, or if you want to go out to eat, you need a game plan that for sure. The bad roads, that's number three. Number three is the bad roads. The roads around Greenville, certain areas are terrible. I mean, if you got rims on your car, I highly recommend that you be careful of what streets you go on, because there's some potholes out there that will tear your rim up. So just be mindful of that. Now, I will give the mayor some credit, PJ Conley. He has been really aggressively going after the roads, getting them repaved. So you may see a paving truck out there when you do come into town, whenever that is. So they are fixing that issue, but that has been a problem for Greenvillians. The weather, depending on the time of season that you come, it can be really hot in the summertime, get up to 100 degrees, and the humidity with that, it can feel like you're walking in some smog. It's like it just sits on you. As soon as you walk outside, you're sweating immediately. That's what sucks about the summertime. The winter, it gets really, really cold. Now, cold to me is, you're in the 30s. Some people that's in New York, it's like, that's nothing, right? But here, and it's cold. It feels cold outside, So we get down into the low teens at times. Not often, but at times we do get down that cold. So it can get really hot, it can get really cold regarding the weather. And because we're only an hour and 30 minutes from the coast, then, you know, hurricanes are also something that, you know, a lot of people have to be mindful of. If you never experienced a hurricane, there's a lot of wind, a lot of rain, and that can cause an area to flood and a lot of trees to come down and be without power for a while. You know, I've been a part of some bad hurricanes living in North Carolina, Fran, Floyd, a lot of them, Matthews. I mean, we've had a couple that came through that really, you know, created some damage through here. So this is something else that you need to be thinking about if you're considering moving to Greenville. You need to be thinking about the weather as well. And then the last thing that kind of goes in line with the weather, because it rains hard sometimes, the streets flood up really easily in certain areas. And, you know, because the Tar River is here, some of the areas that's around the Tar River are prone to flooding. So, you know, wherever you decide to move in Greenville, you need to make sure that you talk to a realtor that really knows where the flood zones are at and can point you in the right direction. Because if you do decide that you want to live on the river, then you're just going to know that, hey, you're in a floodplain and your insurance policy is going to be higher because you do have to get flood insurance if you're getting a loan for the property. So there's just something to think about. But yeah, those are the 5 worst things about living in Greenville. If you say, hey, that's not that bad, then hey, come on to Greenville, and I'd be happy to help you find your dream home here. And as always, if you want to contact me, my information is down below. The first comment is going to be pinned. If you want to schedule a time to talk with me over Zoom or with phone call, just click on the link there and let's schedule a time to talk, and I'll help you out however I can. All right, you guys have a blessed one.